Hello, beautiful friends. It's officially Leo season. And I thought, why not do a vibe check for Leo season? All signs, pure tarot. Watch for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, whatever floats your boat. Let's do a vibe check for your Leo season. Keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So good to see you here. There are timestamps in the description of the video to help you, and chapters to help you navigate through to find the portions that you would like to watch. So this year, Leo season begins on July 22nd and goes until August 22nd. So that's the time frame that we are working with here in today's reading. All right, let's get right into it. All right, Aries, let's do a vibe check for your Leo season. Let's see what you need to know. Aries, what do we got for Aries? Aries peoples, let's see. We have a Seven of Swords. And we have a Knight of Wands. So I think that you may be taking some sort of inspired action that you're not going to be really telling other people about. You may be going under the radar with something. But I also feel with this is that the truth is coming out in Leo season. Here it is, the Knight of Wands, and it's coming out fast. So whatever was concealed in July, especially since we have the 7 here, whatever was concealed, whether it was somebody's motivations or their feelings toward you or some other agenda that was going on that you didn't quite have your finger on, but you knew something was up. It's coming out. Here's the Knight of Wands. You're going to get the truth. You're going to get the truth. But also, you could be doing something kind of behind the scenes you're not sharing with others right now. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Leo in your heart. Beautiful, beautiful strength energy. Wow. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we definitely have you weighing options this month. And I think that, or at least, you know, in Leo season, you're weighing your options. Mercury's retrograde. I'm going to do a separate Mercury retrograde video for everybody, but Mercury is retrograde in August. So you may be having a rethink for your forward plans after this information comes out, which is why we're ending maybe with this 2 of Pentacles, with you still weighing your options and figuring out what you're going to do. I think with the 4 of Pentacles here is that you are very emotionally stable and grounded in Leo season. You are feeling good. The vibe check here with this strength card in your heart, like, and with the Knight of Wands, like your energy, you have a lot of creative energy. You have a lot of physical strength. Some of you may be getting back to a better physical routine with exercise, diet, things like that. You're feeling very good about the plans, 4 of Pentacles, the solid plans you have for your life. But again, there may be a readjustment based on something that comes out, or based on results that start to come in if you're doing something kind of under the radar you're not sharing with other people yet. Like maybe you're doing a job search. Don't worry, I will do money career readings for everybody. But maybe you're doing a job search, but you're not telling people. You could be having some options come in. Maybe you're starting an online side hustle that you're just not sharing with your circle yet. You just want to see where things go, right? It's like that type of thing. You're just, you're going to start to see some interesting things start to pop in based on whatever is going on over here with this energy. Okay, so I love this. This is a very good time for you to be very creative, but also ground your creative energy in this 4 of Pentacles into something tangible. Like this is not time to just be in the imaginative zone. Like you do want to take some concrete action. And as I said, it may be on 2 things that you're working on, 2 projects, 2 agendas, near and dear to your heart. Also, what's possible here too, there may be some interesting arrival with the Knight of Wands. There could be an arrival or a departure. This could be you traveling. You could be traveling to a place that makes you very happy if you're taking a little break away. Somebody could be coming to see you. And maybe the Seven of Swords represents that the agenda wasn't firmly nailed down yet. Maybe the details just, couldn't get worked out. So that is possible. So the arrival, the departure, there's something that comes out of that, again, with this 4 of coins, 2 of coins, that is still going to be in process of solidifying. Now, it's the type of thing where if somebody arrives, it could be, well, maybe they're thinking and weighing options about coming to live in your town. Or maybe you're going somewhere and thinking, maybe I would like to move there. But you're not sure yet. Like I said, there's options. But the 4 of coins here is definitely about some sort of grounded agenda of stabilizing. You're stable. Your heart is good, the strength card. But of stabilizing something into reality. And for me, it is connected with real estate and home energy. So it can be something connected with that, especially since we have a moving card, the Knight of Wands here. So some very interesting energies. I feel overall the vibe check here is very good. Some of you may be considering adopting a cat. You got this in your heart. Maybe another feline companion in your home. It's possible. Maybe 2. We have the 2 pentacles here. You could go to look for one and you end up coming home with 2. You know how that goes sometimes. So very, very cool energies here, Aries. I think this is excellent for you. I think you're going to have some passionate energy to get back, as I said, into a health routine, get back into a creative routine, get out of a creative rut. You could finally be bringing 2 creative projects to some sort of almost conclusion. Because remember, Mercury's retrograde. So, you're that much closer. Like you'll be very close to wrapping up 2 creative projects if you use the Leo energy here in Leo season to start getting it done. But I feel you're going to have a lot of energy and you're going to get the truth about a situation that, like I said, I feel like you intuitively were sensing something. You're going to get the truth. You're going to be right. This is the other thing I feel with the Knight of Wands there is you're going to be right about what your intuitive suspicions were, I think. But it's not going to negatively affect you. You have the Strength card in your heart. So whatever's going on, you're like, yep, I clocked that. I was right about that. I'm glad I didn't do whatever. And the Knight of Wands, after that 7 of Swords, could be like, I'm skedaddling away from that situation so darn fast, eat my dust, babes. Seriously, because you don't want to get involved with something shady. So that's, you could be escaping someone or something that's a little sus. But you were right about it. You had the suspicion. You're going to be fine. You're going to sail through these 3 weeks. You're going to, really connect with your creativity. Get out there, take a walk, start getting some exercise. You're good. All right, Taurus, let's do a vibe check for you, for Leo's. Hello. For Leo season, that fell right out. Oh, justice wanted to be known. Justice came out and said, Taurus, karmic justice is on its way. Rebalancing, right? Fairness, equality. This is very karmic energy for me. All right, so we'll set that aside. Interesting that it fell out. It really wanted to make its presence known. Here's another one. He wants to make his presence known. God, he's such a chubby. He's a good boy, though. All right, let's see. Let's see what you got. Taurus. Oh, we have an Ace of Cups. Isn't that interesting? Ace of Cups and an Ace of Swords. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, so we have some sort of inspired new beginnings, confidence, creativity, intuition, your heart realigning. This is what I feel. A balance between head and heart. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, with this justice that fell out. So very interesting. There could be justice on 2 fronts. There could be justice emotionally, that you get clarity on something. It could be justice with some sort of contract, paperwork, or decision that you are facing or you're about to make in Leo season. Now, again, I'm going to do a separate Mercury retrograde video, but do be mindful of that. The Mercury retrograde is happening starting, I think, August 5th. But we're in the shadow already. My TV just broke. My 14-year-old TV finally bit the dust. I'm like, Mercury retrograde shadow. Anyway, I digress. But so even though that, you know, you're on the cusp of these two aces here of making decisions, new beginnings, just keep the Mercury retrograde in mind. We know things are not usually finalized. There's more information that comes in after the retrograde is over. But this could be too, you know, that doesn't start till August 5th. We have some justice that may be arriving within the next week. I would say I'm filming this July 23rd. So maybe by the end of July, before the retrograde, even 11 days with the justice, which would take us right before the retrograde. So very interesting here for you. Gorgeous. All right, let's see what else we have. And your heart is the Three of Wands. You are so excited, Taurus, about some new potentialities. And that's why we have those aces also, some new potential beginnings for you. All right, let's see what else we have. Knight of Cups to match our Ace of Cups. And there you are, Queen of Pentacles. I think you're going to manifest some new options. And I don't think they are on your radar yet. Okay, they are not on your radar yet. They, like I said, they may be coming in the next 11 days or so. And I also think this is interesting that this fell out because whatever gets rolling, whatever information comes in over the next 11 days, whatever new potentialities and possibilities you're looking forward to, they have a connection to Libra season because this fell out. All right, so keep that in the back of your mind. All right, so we have an important emotional shift going on for you, which I'm not surprised about here. And I feel like this sense of expansion for you, of tapping into potentiality and, like I like to call them, wild possibilities that you haven't had the emotional energy for before. All of a sudden, like there's this awakening. There's this like, wow, yes, I could do that. I can start over again. So you're rebalancing your energy. Okay, you're rebalancing your energy. If your energy has been a little confused, chaotic, just like you feel like you haven't been able to get any traction, or it's just been stagnant, whatever it might be, the energy is rebalancing now to one of potentialities, out of the stuckness. Finally, things are coming in. Things are percolating. My favorite word. Things are percolating. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Because like I said, you are emotionally and mentally ready. You're emotionally and mentally ready. New things are coming on the horizon. It's right in your heart, and your heart is ready. Your heart is ready to take a step forward and start solidifying something new and making it concrete in your life. There may be an important meeting or event. It could be an artistic event, cultural event, a party, but it also could be a one-on-one meeting. It could be, if this is relating to your love life, there could be some interesting new prospect, especially with the Ace of Cups here, that you're going on a first date or first couple meetings, you know, that type of thing. So really focus on what you want. The Queen of Pentacles, here you are. What we focus on expands, as we know. So focus on potentiality, possibilities, keeping your energy vibe high. Your vibe is good. Your vibe is on the future, but I don't think it's like the far, far future. Your vibe is the future to Libra season, which is why I think, as I said, this fell out, which is in about 3 months with the Three of Wands showing up here in the middle. Okay, so I think October is going to be an important month for you in regards to whatever starts rolling, whatever you choose to start rolling toward in the month of August. Well, Leo season. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you in Leo season. Vibe check up for the Geminis. Geminis, vibe check. How you feeling? What's going on? Let's do the vibe check. Vibe check. Geminis. We have a Knight of Wands. Okay. And we have an Eight of Wands. Wow. Okay. So there is a lot of fiery passion that is welling up within you to hit a target, to hit a goal, to move toward possibilities and move quickly. So these are both very quick, very impassioned, fiery, like somewhat impulsive. So check that. Energies, they are. So you are revved up about something in Leo's season. And it's interesting in this deck, she's showing up here as an archer. So she has plans and possibilities. You have things you want to hit the target with. Like you have goals, dreams, wishes, like, and you want to get on with it. You are getting on with it in Leo's season. You're moving, I think, you're moving toward manifesting goals pretty quickly. Remember though, Mercury goes retrograde August 5th, I believe. So you may want to time your activities for, I'm filming this July 23rd, from the 23rd until the end of July. We are still in Mercury retrograde shadow, but, it doesn't, to me, it's worse when it's actually the Mercury retrograde period. But things can happen in a shadow period. My TV just broke, my 14-year-old TV. So, they're Mercury retrograde shadow. All right, so like keep the timing mindful. It doesn't mean you can't make progress during a Mercury retrograde. You can, especially if you go back to old things. I will do a video on Mercury retrograde. So very nice energies here. If you're in the romance world, in the dating game, you could have a lot of different passionate possibilities. You could be spoiled for choice if you're out there, seeing what's available. It's very, very possible. All right, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, Three of Cups is in your heart. Wow. Okay. The Magician. Wow. And the Eight of Pentacles, another number 8. So beautiful energies that are here for you. Gorgeous, Gemini. Okay, so you are celebrating something in the next 3 weeks. This could be a gathering with friends. This could be an achievement of a goal that you are working toward. You're going to be like, yes, I manifested it. I hit my target. Awesome. Like, let's rock and roll. And you have the supreme power of the Magician here manifesting. But notice she's after this. So I think it is very possible that something manifests that is going to help you manifest the next goal. Because we have an Eight of Pentacles here and the Magician. And that to me is supreme focus. Supreme focus. And look at this beautiful honey and the coins here. So something sweet and valuable. You're going to be focused on manifesting after this good news, this whatever this is over here, this target you're hitting, whatever you're manifesting, that's going to bring you happiness. As I said, it helps you get aligned, get ready, and manifest the next thing. So it's kind of like I'm getting this feeling of like this checklist you have, Gemini, of these different projects, these different plans, these different things you want to do. And I think you're going to be really surprised at the momentum and the acceleration, and then how it does create. Once the first thing lands, it's going to open up this energy within you, this Magician, Eight of Coins of, yeah, I did that. Now I'm ready for that next thing. It's going to, not that you're not confident, but it's going to give you that added boost and confidence of, I'm going to even now go for something a little bigger. Yeah, I achieved that. Now let's go to this next level, which to me is the Magician, which is about the power, the full potentiality you have within you to create your reality, to manifest whatever you want. And you could be wanting to manifest a job. That's possible with the Eight of Coins. But it's really anything that brings you joy, pleasure, and the sweetness of life. Also, this over here could be a relationship, as I said before. And if there are relationship and dating things going on for you, take your time. Because what this Three of Cups is suggesting, there are going to be some options. Mars is also in your sign. It's suggesting there's going to be different options available to you. So really focus on what you want, especially if you're looking at this reading through the lens of a romantic potential. Don't lose sight of yourself in all of this. right? Yes, it's flattering that a whole bunch of people are interested in you. 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups. But at the end of the day, who do you want? What do you want? Focus on that, and the right one will come along. And that even applies to anything else. That advice also applies to a job. All right, Cancers, let's do a vibe check for Leo season. Let's see what you need to know. Cancers, how are they feeling? What's going to be going on? Vibe check. Vibe check for the Cancers. Oh, we have some hermiting. Some hermiting going on. And a 4 of Wands. Okay. So, you know, depending on your personal situation, you could be trying to find the balance between these two states, having alone time and having time with a companion, a friend. You could be spending some time in spiritual contemplation to figure out what is the next open door. What is the next open door for me that I want to walk through? And so that's another possibility with this. I also feel, I'm getting a little buzz about somebody pulling you out of your shell. I think there's going to be an opportunity for you to socialize with not just one, but maybe like 3 other people. So it would make 4 in total with this 4 of Wands. You've been fine on your own. You've been fine doing your hermit thing. You know what I'm saying? Cancer. You've been doing your hermit thing. But I think there's an opportunity and offer, a social event, something to get you out of your own head, your own shell, etc. And it's joyful. It's going to be fun. I think if you go, you're going to have a good time. So let's see. Let's pull some more cards. Get this side. See what we got here. We have a 10 of Cups in your heart. Isn't that gorgeous? We have a 5 of Swords. And we have a 10 of Swords. Okay. All right. So the 10 of Cups would not be in your heart if this was an issue. Okay, so let me just say that the way I read, the way I do my spreads and the way I do my reading. I think what's going on here is that, as the great late Wayne Dyer used to say, there is a spiritual solution to every problem. And with this hermit here and this stuff going on here, I think you're going to find the spiritual solution to some sort of issue. It may not even be a problem, but just some sort of perspective you're looking for in your life, making sense of something that could have happened a long time ago. This may be history that's going on here, not necessarily present moment stuff. So you may be trying to get perspective on an issue, a past situation, a past betrayal with the 10 of Swords here. There could be something where you're getting the spiritual insight as to why something did not work out for you. And that could have been very recent. It's possible. And really what I'm feeling here, it's like there, especially if we look at this from something that didn't work out for you and we look at this 4 of Wands as some sort of door opening, I think you're going to get that perspective in Leo season of why something didn't work out, that rejection was protection, and the universe is delivering on some sort of ultimate personal happiness for you with the 10 of Cups in your heart. Okay, so whatever this represents, this 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, whatever you were stressed about, whatever you felt was a blockage, whatever you felt was a betrayal, you're going to have that insight as to why that happened and how the universe does have your back. And something much better, I think, is manifesting for you in Leo season. So I think this is a lot about keeping the faith with the Hermit card. But also, as I said, looking at something from a spiritual perspective. And, anytime we have a 10 of Swords, I mean, how can we not take it personal? I mean, the swords are stabbing us in the back. In this case, we have a sugar skull here. But I mean, in the regular tarot read, they're stabbing us in the back. That is personal. Okay? So I think that you're understanding, I have a feeling that it wasn't personal to you. whatever happened, it may have felt like that. I'm not discounting that. That's why I'm saying that. It may have felt personal, but it was ultimately not personal. It was either rejection, protection by the universe, or, something else that was going on with the other person involved. It was nothing to do with you. So I think the universe is setting things to right, because notice we have a 10 here and we have a 10 here. So that's why I'm saying you're wrapping up, you're coming to some sort of perspective. And if it is a problem, you're finding the solution to it. And the solution to the problem, whatever that 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords is to say, F it, leave it in the past, stop obsessing and worrying about it, and get back into enjoying life. Get back, if you have some nice people around you who are inviting you to go out, get back into the flow of life again. Stop ruminating. I know, saying that to a Cancer, right? Stop ruminating, obsessing, whatever you're doing about it. Take that open door, take the invitation, take the opportunity, and you could find that is the exact right thing that you need. You've done enough, hand-wringing and ruminating about it. It's time to go out and enjoy life with some close people and put the past in the past, lay it to rest. All right, Leos, lovely Leos, let's do a vibe check for your season. Happy birthday to the Leos. Let's see what you need to know. Leos, vibe check. What is going on? Oh, we have the High Priestess. Okay. And we have the World. Ooh, okay. You are extremely psychic, in tune with your creative flow, your creative energies. You're going to have, I think, some sort of foreshadowing, prescience of something that's going to be happening in your world, some sort of success that may be headed your way. Also, some sort of opportunity to finish successfully some sort of project. I also feel that some of you, whatever is going on, there could be something where you're the best kept secret currently, but that may not last for much longer. So there could be something of a debut that may be going on for you this month. But I feel like this High Priestess's world, like you're intuitively just in sync with your world in some way that is going to bring you an opportunity. And I think it could be an opportunity, like I said, for publicity. It could be an opportunity for closure of a chapter, finally wrapping something up to great acclaim and success and moving on. You will know intuitively what's the right move to make at what time. So let's see what else we have in your birthday season. We have the 9 of Wands in your heart. That's interesting. And then we have the 8 of Wands. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so all's well that ends well. I think you know that there is something that you need to address, and you're going to address it. I think you may have been putting up with something in your world that is misaligned for you. You know this though. This is not news. Like, you do know this on an intuitive level. There is something that is draining your energy because it's not aligned. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, I don't care what it is. It's something. Because otherwise we would not have this in your heart, this 9 of Wands, which is a primarily physical exhaustion, but it's in your heart. So you're emotionally also burnt out and exhausted, like you're hanging in there, but that's not a way to live. You don't want to just be putting up with something hanging in there. And it's interesting we have this world, right? Because that is, like I said, about your world, like you're realizing something in your world does need to shift and change because you don't have the bandwidth for it anymore. You just don't. So what's so interesting is this 8 of Wands, which is your energy after this, and then this beautiful 3 of Cups. So you're taking aim and taking charge of hitting the target of a happier existence. Joyful, playful, pleasurable, heart-centered, light, airy, fun, like just feeling good. Three of Cups is such beautiful joy. But you do need to notice our back is turned to all this. You do need to turn your back to whatever this is and end it once and for all. Whatever this is for you. Like the time is now. You know, our birthday season, in my opinion, it's such a time for a huge energetic reset. And it can be like, up with this, I shall no longer put, right? It's just like, cause you're like, it's like another year has passed. You're thinking, oh, I'm another year older, right? It's my birthday, da 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 da. And you're like, do I really want to keep doing XYZ or dealing with XYZ? So I feel like that's what we got going on here. And then we have this beautiful Eight of Wands, which is passionate, fiery, like, boom, I'm making my decision. I'm going for it. And you're going to feel immediate relief, this Three of Cups. You're going to feel like dancing in the street, that you are letting go of whatever this energetic burden is in your life. So, and you're going to have some options. This is the other thing too. I think right now, maybe you're feeling like you're not going to have options. But once you start the momentum of letting this thing go and you actually finally pull the arrow string or pull the trigger, I don't like that phrase, but when you finally like let go, you're going to see all of a sudden, like, this space opens up, all these other opportunities and possibilities start flooding in. So, this to me, like, there's always one card that leaps out at me in a reading. I don't care how many cards I pull, right? And it's this one. It was the very first one. Because this is saying to me that you do know, you are in tune with what's going on with you psychically, energetically, intuitively. Like, you're just not feeling right. You're feeling misaligned in some way, in some area of your life. But you do need to be maybe reminded, maybe this is the vibe check, you need to be reminded how powerful you are. Here's your Eight of Wands. Once you decide and you take that action, it's like, boom. Leo, so strong, so powerful. You can manifest anything. And you can, and you're going to do it. Virgos, let's get a vibe check going for your Leo season. Virgo, let's see what we got for you. Virgos, we have a Three of Cups. We have some justice. Okay. So you're joyfully celebrating some sort of recalibration, rebalancing in your life. Now, it's interesting, the Three of Cups, because it's a very social energy, the Three of Cups. So it could be that you're getting back to having a little more balance in your life. If it's been nose to the grindstone, work, maybe the rebalancing is coming, that you're finally able to get out and socialize again. Or it could be the contrary. It could be you've been partying a lot and having a great time, and now it's time to get back to work. That's also possible. So whatever's going on for you here. But justice is a very karmic energy for me. So we got to pull some more cards, but it can be that you are celebrating some sort of karmic justice that is happening in your world. And we all like when that happens, don't we? When somebody gets the karmic justice delivered to them. That's always very nice. All right. A Knight of Swords is in your heart. Wow. Yeah. I think there is some sort of news you're going to hear. The Knight of Swords is a tricky energy. I feel like you let go and you let the universe deal with it, whatever it was. And this karmic justice that's coming around, this Knight of Swords in your heart, it's kind of a little like haha. You know, because the Knight of Swords can be a little vengeful, right? But you did not do the vengeful acts. The universe took care of it. That's justice. And that's why we have this celebration. So I think that's interesting. All right. Knight of Wands. Wow. Look at these knights coming out. And then the Five of Wands. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Now, we have a Mercury retrograde in most of Leo season. It starts August 4th and goes until like later in August 26th, 27th, I believe. I will do a separate video on the Mercury retrograde. But this is what I feel. It's like this karmic justice situation like gets you stoked in some way. It may also free you in some way to start taking action towards something. So there could be a joyful release. I mean, justice is associated with divorces. It can be associated with contracts. So there could be a contract coming to fruition. There could be a contract or obligation ending. There could be something like that. Whatever's going on here, though, you're ready to take action on the next step, but then we have to deal with the Mercury retrograde. And with the Five of Wands coming after this, there could be some just wasted energy, not confusion. I don't feel confusion because this Knight of Swords is in your heart. Like you are very clear and focused on what you want to manifest and you want to go after it. And you're going to start going after it with the Knight of Wands and you're going to be on the right track. But then we have this Five of Wands, which can be, I got a lot of details to attend to. I liken the Five of Wands to a spinning your wheels type energy. Like you're running here, you're running there. There could be in this deck, it's interesting. There's like a face off. It looks like they're getting ready to fight. And this can be a card of battle also. So I think what I'm feeling here is like one battle wraps up for you. Do you really want to get involved in another one? It's your choice, you know. The vibe check, your heart is strong. Your Knight of Swords is like, if I got to fight for it, I got to do it. I will do it. But is that the best use of your energy? I'm just asking questions. Is that really the best? Because you just got done with this over here. Do you really want to get yourself embroiled in another situation? So I would just think about it. And again, with that Mercury retrograde, it may be bringing in extra information, additional insight that will make you think twice about getting involved with it. It may help you escape from the situation, you know. So, but with this Knight of Wands, like, and this Knight of Swords, these double knights, it's like you want the change badly, so badly that you may not listen to reason. So I would just check any impulsive actions, especially if you feel like your sense of personal justice is offended in some way. It may not be the best time because you're going to have a face-off with somebody. You know, I'm not a fan of this Five of Wands that's over here. But you got a lot of fight and energy. Like you're energized and you're excited about this, but do you really want to take that energy into a Five of Wands situation? That's my point. So I would say try to cool your jets a little bit with that. Timing is everything, as we know, and the timing will clear out and get better for you when really we get into your birthday season. So September. So depending on what you have going on with that, with this, okay, pay attention to that. But I think some good news about a karmic justice victory is on its way. All right, Libras, let's get a vibe check for you for Leo season. Libras. Let's see what we got. Libras. We have the World. And we have Strength. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so you have a lot of courage to deal with whatever is going on in your world. I gotta pull some more cards, but the World is a card of wrapping things up. It is a card of endings. Usually it's a card of successful endings in some way. So you have the strength, the emotional, physical, mental strength to deal with whatever is successfully wrapping up in your life. Let's pull a few more cards. Let's see. Let's see what we have. It may be a time for you to be emotionally vulnerable this month, or you may feel that way because of the World card here, where she's totally like, here I am. And then with this strength. So it could be something where being emotionally vulnerable, opening up your heart to someone, opening up your heart to the universe, opening up your heart in a spiritual way, a creative way, that may be important for you in Leo season. Opening up your heart to a Leo, that's also possible. With Leo here, we also have Leo in the World card also. So let's see what we have. Wow, the Hermit is in your heart. Look at these major arcanas. The 8 of Cups, okay. And then the 9 of Cups. This is my favorite card because this card always reminded me of beautiful Ariel, the little gray kitty. Okay. All right. This is what I feel. This is a very interesting read here that's going on. 8 of Cups is interesting. Look at this. Look at the tentacles, the octopus. So there are things you're holding on to, or there's things holding on to you. People, places, things. I mean, what, it could work either way. But I feel it's more like the 8 of Cups can be about, we are wrapping up an emotional cycle. And we have double 8s here. We also have this 8 over here. We have double 9s. We have the Hermit in your heart and then the 9 of Cups. So I think whatever goes on in Leo season is going to have a continuation into Virgo season because of the 9s and the Virgo energy in your heart. You need to spend some time, I would suggest, to really get spiritual clarity with the Hermit in your heart. And find the inner strength, spiritual strength, to perhaps wrap up a situation, 8 of Cups, the World card, so that you can have greater happiness in your life, the 9 of Cups. So what is that saying? Happiness is on the other side of fear or something like that. We don't have fear here. You're very brave. You got the Strength card, but it's like that type of thing. It's like letting go with these octopus arms, like, letting go of all these different things that really we don't need to hold on to anymore. And let's not forget the South Node is in your sign, which is a lot about, as you know, I am sure you can leave stories in the comments, letting go. Sometimes when you don't want to, when you want to be the octopus and hold on to all these things. And, no, the universe is saying with the South Node in your sign, it's time to wrap up these chapters. So I think spiritually, it's time to get deeply in tune. I feel you need some alone time with the Hermit during Leo season because a great season of change is happening for you. It's going to continue into Virgo season, and you have the capability here with this 9 of Cups to manifest a beautiful wish for yourself. But something's got to get out of the way. I think it could be you. You got to get out of your own way. Or perhaps, again, depending on your personal situation, make a decision that requires some bravery, strength. That's coming from a spiritual perspective. I was saying to Taurus, I believe it was Taurus, one of the signs, there's a spiritual solution to every problem. And this is kind of what we have going on here. This is a spiritual situation, a spiritual ending. It's something you are completing a karmic mission, like it's done. Your heart does know this. You learn some valuable things with the Strength card here. But now it's time. Now it's time to go on to even bigger and greater things for yourself. It is about making some room in your world. But it's this Hermit, as I said to one of the other signs, there's always one card that leaps out at me. It's not always the card in the middle in a reading. I don't care how many cards I pull. And for me, it's this Hermit in your heart. So there is a guiding light within you, Libra, that knows what you need and what you don't need. And it is really time in this Leo season to do that vibe check. And I know this is not always everybody's favorite thing to do, but really sit with yourself spiritually. Have that spiritual talk with yourself and say, what is in my best interests? Only, you can make the decisions and changes in your life. You live with your spirit. You know what you need to do. And it's not always easy. Of course not. But things that you're holding on to could be keeping you from this. This could be a blockage, but it's time. It's the season. It's the season for change in your world. And spiritually, you know this. All right, Scorpio, let's get a vibe check for a Leo season for you. Let's see what's happening. Scorpio. We have a 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Temperance. Very interesting. All right. So is there some sort of healing going on with the family finances, with your personal finances? But like I say, it's that your family could be you and your cat, you and your dog. So there could be something going on here. You could be making some changes with your investments, personal finances in some way. This is rebalancing. I gotta pull some more cards, but if you've been doing a lot for the family, with the family, there could be changes on that front. Maybe you're gonna have now more time to yourself, as an example. You could be making some sort of very important career decision in regards to your finances, like going for the promotion. It's possible. There could be real estate issues and finances happening for you. But the Temperance is interesting. It's about change. And to me, it's about rebalancing. So let's see what else we have. The Page of Wands is in your heart. The 2 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Cups. Okay, this is what I feel. I feel like this 10 of Cups is representing the desire that you have. Your desire is, I think, for some sort of greater stability, either with finances, your family living situation, something maybe even just to do with your family. It could be too that there's some sort of very important financial goal that's tied in with your self-esteem, because Pentacles for me are also about self-esteem and self-worth. So I feel like there could be changes in the way you're managing your money, the way you're thinking about your money, because maybe you're valuing yourself more. There could be something like that going on. But the Page of Wands is in your heart, suggesting to me that you are ready to take some baby steps forward in perhaps pursuing a new financial dream, a financial goal. It could be changing up your job in some way. I mean, that's possible. The 2 of Pentacles is here, though. So this is the weighing and the balancing, and I also call it an infinity loop. The 7 of Cups comes after, which is interesting. I feel like you may be presented with a couple of options in Leo season, but I'm wondering with this 7 of Cups, if they really hit the mark for you. I would encourage you to not talk yourself into something if it doesn't really fit. If it doesn't, I mean, the 7 of Cups can be a fantasy card, yes. But to me, in this context, it's also bucket list. It's like, the dreams that we have for our life. So I feel like there's a choice here. You could take something in Leo season, but it may not fully hit the mark. And also Mercury's retrograde. I'm going to do a separate Mercury retrograde video. So you could possibly, depending on what you have going on in your life, regret taking something or saying yes to something. I don't care what we're talking about here, whatever it is. And because you think, well, it's better than nothing, but it's really not hitting the mark. It's not fulfilling most of the boxes. I mean, do we ever get 100% of anything? I don't think so. That's just my pragmatic Capricorn talking. I mean, if we get 5 out of the 7 cups, I think we're good to go. But, you might get 2 out of the 7 cups. And you're like, all right. If you do more research, if you do more investigation, if you do more homework, if you figure it out, you might end up with something that's going to hit the mark for you a lot better. So don't sell yourself short is what I am feeling, and the vibe check is for you. It may be time to go out there, Page of Wands in your heart, and explore more options. This 2 of Pentacles. Maybe travel further afield than where you're currently looking for whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whether it's money, a job, a place to live, whatever is going on. Because if it's something like, I'm feeling like if it's close to you, it's just going to be more of the same old, where if you, like, this is travel energy. If you go a little bit, not vastly farther, but next town over or 2 towns over, something like that, you could find exactly what you want, better options. So let's see, but it's Mercury retrograde starting August 4th, 5th, going until August 23rd, 24th, 25th in that time frame. Sorry, I don't have the exact dates in my brain right now. So, you're not going to be wanting to really make any hard and fast decisions, and more information may come in for you anyway. I would say seek out more information in places that aren't immediately visible or available. Go beyond. Take a little extra effort to see what's outside your comfort zone. All right, Sagittarius, we are doing a Leo season vibe check for you. Let's see what you need to know. Sagittarius, Leo vibe checking. Ooh, we have a Chariot. Beautiful. And some strength. Gorgeous. Beautiful energies. Okay, so a heart-centered victory. Somebody could be rushing into your heart. It could be a new cat. It's possible. We got big cat energy here and here. So for those of you who are thinking about that. Okay. Gorgeous. But the Chariot too is about options and choices, but you are in control of making those choices. So, the cliche holds here. Listen to your heart. Your heart does have a strong direction it's being pulled in. Okay. It may be being pulled by this one over here. Okay. Like maybe you're going to want to, that's her right. So maybe you're going to want to go on the right road. You are going to go on the right road. It's your future. The right is about the future. So there's something here about options for your future. But Mercury's retrograde, we will do a separate Mercury retrograde video. So options will be presented. Something's going to be tugging at your heartstrings, I think in a good way. But let's see. Let's pull some more cards. But this is great. I mean, victory, success. There could be a trip in Leo season since we have the Leo energy showing up. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. The 5 of Wands. And the 10 of Cups. Okay, all's well that ends well. Interesting, the Knight of Pentacles is in your heart. I mean, you do want something that is solid progress, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get that. You have the 10 of Cups over here, which is gorgeous. This is the ultimate personal happiness. Not everybody has a family, so that's why I call it that. Ultimate personal happiness because it's the 10. You are journeying toward your happiness in Leo season. There is one bump along the road, 5 of Wands. There could be some sort of face-off with somebody else who perhaps may not like your decision. That's possible because I have a feeling you're going to make a decision that, yes, it's about what your heart is calling, but what your heart is calling you to do right now is be very pragmatic, Knight of Pentacles, especially with money, and to take your time. Your heart wants something of value. Like you're not just going to settle for any old thing or something that's going to manifest super fast, but then you end up God knows where, like you don't have your bearings. Like you have learned something about slowing down a little bit. So your vibe check is that you're going to slow down a tiny bit. This to me is representing the Mercury retrograde energy. It is starting out in Leo. We got Wands energy here. And we're in the shadow, of course, longer than the 3 weeks. We're already in the Mercury retrograde shadow. As I said to another sign, my TV broke. My 14-year-old TV. That's classic Mercury retrograde shenanigans happening already. So, I mean, this to me is, there is something else that you're going to learn about maybe a person involved in some sort of situation in your life. you're going to handle it like a boss. I mean, that no question, you're going to handle it. But there is an energetic face-off. It could also be an energetic face-off between you and your natural tendency as a fire sign, not just specific to Sag, but all fire signs, to rush. I would say the first person who rushes is Aries, then Sag, then Leo, because Leo's fixed. Aries comes first. Cardinal rushing. And then the mutable rushing of Sag. Okay, so it could just be you fighting your own, Five of Wands, fighting your own tendency to, fools rush in where angels fear to tread energy, and applying valuable lessons you have learned to be more in control of your destiny, Chariot, and to tame your wild heart, but in a way that still allows you your wildness, but in a way that is a little more grounded and that will bring perhaps more happy and better results for you. But I also feel with this Ten of Cups over here, there may be a little bit of a disagreement with somebody close to you. It's going to blow over. It will be fine. You have this Ten of Cups here. Like I said, you're taking your time with something. They may want you to rush. I mean, that's possible too. And you're like, dude or dudette, hold up. Like, I'm taking my time with this situation because Mercury's retrograde. I know my astrology. I know better that I got to just slow my roll with any big decisions I'm making. But this is gorgeous, Ten of Cups. It'll all work out. Beautiful. But there's some major possible life opportunity opening up for you. But be mindful of the astrology and of your tendency to just rush. All right, Capricorn, let's see what you need to know about Leo season. It's a vibe check for the Capricorns. Vibe check. Let's see. Vibes for the Capricorns. Ooh, we have the Ariel card. Does not look like sweet Ariel, that little gray kitty. Nine of Cups. Ooh, and the Sun. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my God. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wish coming true. Health, happiness, travel. Maybe a new kitty. I mean, Leo, there's a little kitty there. Some sort of healing, I feel. Some sort of healing of your heart is very, very possible in Leo season. Through the manifestation of a beautiful wish, a desire that is brought to you by the universe. Gorgeous. Your heart is lit up in glorious splendor here. This is fabulous. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see what else. See what else we got. We have the Three of Swords in your heart. The Four of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Okay. This is the way life is sometimes. And you as a Capricorn know this better probably than any other sign because you're ruled by Saturn. There can be multiple emotional scenarios going on at once. We're not all one way or this way or that way. You can have gorgeous energy. I mean, look what's surrounding you. Beautiful. Four of Wands, Page of Wands, new beginnings, beautiful wish manifesting. Yet there can still be something in your heart that is bringing you sorrow. We are multidimensional beings. We can exist in multiple emotional states at once. Life is complicated. It's not always cut and dried. And this is in your heart. So there may be something you're still grieving. I mean, this could be from 3 years ago, 3 months ago, right? I mean, not to make this reading about me, but as a Capricorn rising, I mean, this is still my Ariel grief that's in my heart. Even if I get another kitty right now, with this over here, I still miss her, of course. So that's a, practical example. But there could be still something in your heart that is just tugging at your heartstrings. You have the Leo energy here also. Sun represents father too. You could be really missing your father in some way. If he recently passed, as an example. Or you could have passed a long time ago too. But maybe it's his birthday coming up or some other notable event. You could be thinking a lot about him, or somebody else who maybe is a Leo, because we have the strong Leo energy here. Somebody who felt like family with the Four of Wands, and maybe you're just missing them. Maybe they're not in your life anymore for whatever reason. But you have this beautiful energy that's around you. As I said, this Nine of Cups, the Sun card, some sort of beautiful personal happiness. Could be a travel involved, could be through children, the joy of spending time with kids, helping them with their art projects, or summertime, going back to school, shopping with the kids. I think that's kind of fun, actually. Of course, not paying the bill, but it's fun. Like, they get so excited about it. Or just like I said, manifesting a new kitty in your life, or some other opportunity that's just lighting up your heart space. This could be something that comes to you for your career. It's very possible the Sun, like some sort of amazing publicity, fame, whatever. And maybe you're having this pang in your heart because somebody you want to share that news with is not around for you to share that news with. Okay? For whatever reason. And we have a Four of Wands and a beautiful Page of Wands. So doors are opening. You're going to be starting new projects, new plans as a result of whatever this is over here, this Nine of Cups Sun. This could be a new relationship. It's possible too. And again, if it's something like that, of course, Mercury's retrograde. I don't advise a new relationship when Mercury's retrograde. But, when we meet somebody and we start getting to know them, we can't help sometimes but to compare. Three of Swords. So this could be like comparing to a past relationship. But take time to get to know the person. Don't jump to conclusions. Like, let's see how this plays out if this involves a dating situation. But I feel for me, a Four of Wands is some sort of new door opening. An opportunity. A grass is greener. I think you're going to be embarking upon finding that the grass is greener, and you're going to be on that grass. You're going to be in that place of joy and new beginnings and moving forward, despite the fact there's something in your heart that still has a few pangs. So, that's life sometimes. It is. It's just funny. It's not funny, but it's ironic. I guess that's a better word choice. It's ironic how that can happen. But we Saturn ruled people, like, we kind of get that maybe more than the other signs, like, unfortunately. But I would say too, allow yourself to feel the happiness. Sometimes because this is a card about guilt, it can be. Sometimes we feel guilty of enjoying life when we have lost somebody. Like, how can I feel happy about XYZ when, my father's not here, or my mother's not here, or, my best friend is not here anymore, or whomever, right? How can I be happy about that when somebody else in my life I know is suffering, or, or this is going on in the world and it's upsetting me, whatever it is, right? So kind of check the vibe with that too. I'm not telling you how to feel. I would never do that. But just check the vibe with that, because there is something here around you that wants to bring you grace, wants to bring you joy. And it's okay to have that happiness. All right, Aquarius, let's get a Leo vibe check going for you. What do you need to know about Leo season? Aquarius, let us see. Vibe check. Aquarius. Up. We have a Two of Swords. Two of Swords. And a Six of Swords. All right. Well, you're going to make up your mind about something. You're going to be moving along. But I got to pull more cards, but you may be making up your mind in the first couple days of Leo season. With the two here, could be the first couple weeks. Of course, Leo season just lasts 3 weeks, as we know. Well, 4 weeks, a full month. But then Mercury goes retrograde. I will do a separate Mercury retrograde video. But it could be that you make up your mind, but then something else comes in and changes your mind again. But in any case, you are going to be mentally freed from something that has been bothering you. Two of Swords here. Something that you have been keeping very private to yourself. Nobody knows about it. You've been hiding it for whatever reason, and that's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we need to do. We have to have our own, counsel, our own judgment. We don't need to share everything with everybody. But once you make the decision and move forward, you're going to feel so much better. But sometimes it takes as long as it takes to make the decision, and that's okay. All right, let's see what else we have. So we have this mental ease that's coming, a release, a mental release, a moving on because you're making the decision. Yeah, there you are in the heart, Queen of Swords. There you are. So you made the decision. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is such a cute, I love this deck. It's so cute. With beautiful honey, and she has a pentacle, all the bees flying around. And a Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Pentacles for me are about self-esteem. It's not just about money. I think that with you in your heart, you are really thinking about what you value, or you have been thinking about it, what you value, your own value as a person, what you deserve, how you want to be treated from whomever, work, personal, whatever. And that is the basis of your decision, is this self-worth, this Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You are going to be making a decision that moves you toward greater personal prosperity, confidence, and just feeling like, yes, I am putting myself first. I am prioritizing my own well-being. And this is beautiful. This Eight of Coins here, I love this. It's sweetness of life through proper aligned focus. And also with this card, but she is the beekeeper. She's in her little outfit here. She is taking care of these bees. So it's like you are taking care, you're focused on taking care of something valuable in your life, but you're the most valuable thing in your life. If you don't have yourself, then what do you have? You got nothing. So you're in your heart. You are focused on taking care of you and making decisions that help move you along that path. That's the Leo vibe check. And this beautiful page, there could be some very good news coming with finances, with something that boosts your confidence, your self-esteem, that shows you are moving in the right direction, like a confirmation from the universe. So that is gorgeous. I also feel too, since we have Mercury retrograde in August, you are going to perhaps be researching. That's the Page of Pentacles, researching, gathering more information. Here he comes. In terms of some sort of perhaps new beginning. Oh, he's so chubby. He's sitting on everything. Some sort of new beginning for your finances with this Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins for me is a Virgo energy. So this, whatever's going on in Leo season, decisions you're making about your focus, your finances, your well-being is going to continue into the first part of Virgo season also. So just keep that in mind. All right, Pisces, let's get a Leo season vibe check going on for you. Pisces, let's see what you need to know. Pisces. Oh, we have the King of Swords. Oh, and we have the Devil. Okay. So you may be wrestling with making some sort of decision that is making you a little nervous. This can be fears, this could be shadow, this can be temptations. So you are trying to do the right thing, King of Swords, by you. You're trying to do the right thing for you, by you, what you need to do. But there could be somebody blocking you, the Devil. There could be somebody who doesn't want you to make that decision. It's possible. Let's pull a few more cards. We have you in the heart of the situation, the Queen of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. And we have this Eight of Pentacles. Has been popping up a lot in the readings today. Okay. So it is, I think the vibe check that we are having here for you is that you are going to be remembering, reaffirming and remembering that you are the most important person in your life to make happy. If you're not happy first, if you don't feel good first, if you don't take care of yourself first, as we know, you don't have time, energy, whatever, to do things you want to do to help other people. So, to expand your horizons, whatever you want to do in life, you have to take care of yourself first, and then the rest follows suit. So there is something here where somebody is getting in the way of you making I think some sort of right decision. Here you are, this Two of Swords is after this, and a King of Swords. So there is something that's on your mind that you do need to make a decision about. But making a decision without this fear hanging over you, whatever this devil represents for you. It could represent big government, big business, laws, rules, regulations, fears, shadows, somebody who has ill intent toward you, somebody manipulative in your life, trying to manipulate you to make a decision in their favor rather than in your favor. It can be things like that going on. But we're ending with the Eight of Pentacles, which is beautiful. She is a beekeeper. Look at her in her cute little outfit and all this beautiful honey, the honeycomb, and these gorgeous golden pentacles. And she is focused on taking care of what is valuable, what brings sweetness to her life, which is the hive. So what brings you're in the heart here, Queen of Cups, what brings you sweetness in your life? It is time to focus on your efforts on caretaking the sweet things in life, not the devilish things in life. But somebody, I'm just not feeling this King of Swords is you. I'm feeling it's somebody who's using very strategic manipulation tactics on you. So if you have that going on in your life, really, the vibe check here is you are so good, Pisces. Okay, you are so good at intuitively knowing who's on the good side and who's on the not so good side. So whatever you know to be true about this energy is true. But for whatever reason, you haven't quite let it go yet. Two of Swords. Could be nostalgia. Maybe it was bringing you a little bit of benefit. But now you're starting to see that. I think it could be too, like if you start getting in deeper with something, you may not get out of it. And I think you're going to wake up to that. That's the vibe check I'm getting. So you're going to wake up. If you keep investing in this, you're going to see the glimmer of something not so nice. And if you keep going forward toward it, you're going to lose yourself, is what I feel. But you're not going to do that. You're going to make the decision for you. There's still a decision process here, though, with this Two of Swords. And there may be a little bit of a rethink because of Mercury retrograde, where you may be spending an extra long time making the decision. That's okay. But the Mercury retrograde can work in your favor also. You could be like, I can't make it. I can't tell you anything right now. I need time to think. And more information can come out during that Mercury retrograde to really open your eyes to this manipulative situation. So if you focus on, like I said, taking care of the things that matter, and you matter, you are number one, and where you have positive energy, flow, like I said, the sweetness of life, you will be okay. But there's something about, that the devil energy can be very tempting, as we know. So there could be something that is a little alluring. But the bottom line is it's not good for you. So keep that in mind. But you're in your heart. So, you got your own back. Make sure you do. So thank you so much for joining me for your Leo season vibe check. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to manifesting, accomplishing, doing, experiencing in Leo season. I always love to hear and read your comments. More videos are forthcoming, so stay tuned, subscribe, hit that bell if you haven't already. And also, I've been trying to post a little bit more on the community page, so also check in with that from time to time. I've been putting updates on videos I post and other little astrological things. Because sometimes, yes, as much as we would like all the notifications to work all the time, they don't always do. So sometimes it's easier to just go to community tab. You'll see new things that are published, that type of thing. But, hopefully when you subscribed and hit the bell, you'll also get notified. And then check out my Facebook page. I post over there regularly as well. So you don't miss any of the latest updates. All right. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.